For this meditation, you will need your body, your breath, somewhere quiet and comfortable to lay down and relax, and most importantly, somewhere you feel safe and somewhere private so you can fully relax into this meditation. I will give you a few moments to gather yourself and find a comfortable place to be, and if you need more time, feel free to pause the video. Now that you found a place where you can fully relax into this meditation, I want you to take 3 deep breaths with me. I'll start them. A deep breath in and out. Deep breath in and out. A deep breath in and out. I want you now to take a few normal breaths here and just relax into this space. Now, I want you to picture yourself on the edge of a sandy, tropical beach. Look at your feet, bare on the sand, and pay attention to the details, the colors of the sand, the texture. Amongst the shells, you see many fossils coming out of the sand, and different objects, random or expected, scattered around the sand bed. Take a look at what you see. What pops out to you? And how does it make you feel? If you find anything that you want to take with you, know that you have a bag with you that you can carry everything in, and that it won't get lost, misplaced, or washed away, and it will stay with you for the entirety of this journey. Look around and see if there's anything you would like to pick up, or anything you would like to remember about this place, about the sand, maybe the fossils, the shells, the greenery if there's any, items that might have been left on the beach. Pay attention to these important details. Now, after you finished studying the sand bed and the items scattered across it, look out to the bright blue ocean ahead of you. At first, the distance is kind of covered by fog and you can't see all the way to the horizon. But as you look, you see in the center the fog start to clear and you see a silhouette of what appears to be an island. The island looks a little far away, but not impossible to swim to. You feel called. Slowly step your feet into the water and begin moving into the ocean. As you get deeper and deeper, you feel the waves gently lap at your ankles and then up to your shins, your knees. You feel the water on your thighs now, getting closer to your hips. The water is crisp and cool and relaxing, refreshing against the heat of this tropical place. Water is now up to your belly, And now your chest. And here is where you make the choice to start swimming towards this island. As you swim, you see many creatures in the water around you, under you, swimming alongside you. Pay attention to any animals or sea life as you swim towards your destination in the horizon. How are these beings interacting with you? And of course, how do they make you feel? As you swim through the ocean, you notice, you don't know how you didn't notice before, but you see structures coming out of the water. If you dive under and look into the water, you see that they go far, deep, deep down into the ocean, out of sight. These structures, as you get closer, what do they look like? What kind of material are they made of? What do you think is their purpose? Feel free to swim around these structures, get as close as you're comfortable with, and take in these details. They are clues to who you were in this past life you are about to meet. Strangely, as you swim beyond these structures, getting closer now towards the island, you feel energized. You don't feel tired having swam all this far, but determined to find out who you are and what you're meant to move through in this life and bring to this world. The island itself is getting much, much closer now. You can start to see the shape of it. Maybe even the kind of trees or lack thereof, or any kind of vegetation you can see on it. What is it? It doesn't have to be tropical, but it can be. It could be like the beach, or it could be completely different. It could be earthly or alien. Just pay attention to what you see, and remember that your first instinct is the right one. Now, you're almost at the island. Take a look, and you can see everything very crisp now. Perhaps you see vegetation, more of it, or some animals, maybe some structures, buildings, vehicles. Perhaps you see relics laying around, close to the shore. You're now very close, and you start to use your feet to wade through the rest of the water towards the shore. Now that you're here on this island, take a good look around. As you look around, see a pathway leading deeper into the island, and you choose to follow it. Scattered beside the pathway are little objects or relics from your past life. What do you see? Where could these objects be from? What do they remind you of? As you continue deeper and deeper into the island, you see, in the distance, but not too far from you, what appears to be some kind of temple. You head towards it, and as you head towards it, you notice just how massive it is. Now, as you close in on this temple, you see a guardian of some sort, some kind of being, standing in the doorway of this temple, waiting for you. What does this guardian look like? Pay attention to the details, and try and listen to see if this guardian has anything to say to you. As of now, this guardian wants you to know that it is here to keep you safe and to guide you to the other version of yourself that lies within the temple. The guardian now takes you into the temple, into this massive temple, and you get to look around inside and see all the beautiful artwork and architecture within this space. The guardian takes you up a spiraling, ascending staircase all the way up to the top of this structure. As you climb round and around, maybe you get a sense of what kind of person or being you're about to meet, your past life. Maybe you already have a good idea, maybe you have a hunch. Just remember that whatever you first see, or whatever your first instinct is, that will always be the correct answer. You and your guardian now make it to the top of the staircase. And at the top, there is a long hallway. And at the end of it is your past life. Your past life self. Walk towards this being and greet them. Greet them like an old friend, because that's what they are. They are you and you are them. But you are also your own separate beings. As you greet this being, you can fully see who they are and how they present visually. Perhaps they tell you their name, but here you have space to listen to any of the wisdom they have for you about karmic cycles you are both sharing in your separate lives, how to undo these cycles, what your earth mission is and your soul purpose is in this life, and maybe some steps you can take right now to get onto your highest timeline. Take these last few moments to get any more information or context about anything you need. Your past self tells you how much they care for you, how much they love you, and bids you goodbye, at least for now. Know that you can always connect with this spirit, with this version of yourself, whenever you need guidance, or comfort, or direction. The guardian of this temple walks up to you now and takes you back down through the winding stairs, all the way back down to the bottom, and guides you through, back outside of the temple, and towards the beach, or the shore, whatever it looked like for you, from which you came. I want you now to start wiggling your toes, your feet. Try and move your ankles maybe, your fingers, your hands. Slowly try to sway, maybe move your arms and your legs, your hips. And when you're ready, open your eyes to greet the beautiful life you have been given on this planet. And thank you so much for having the curiosity within, having the love for yourself, to want to know more about who you are, who you have been, and who you've come here to be. Thank you so much for joining me, and good luck.